What's going on, everyone? Josh here with Piano Marvel, and today I am at my alma mater, University of North Florida. Special thanks to Dr. Aaron Bennett for letting me come here today to use this Yamaha, I believe it's a U1 silent piano. So we're going to be using MIDI for the iPhone, microphone assessment for the iPad and the Android, and we're going to see is microphone assessment all it's cracked up to be. All right, so here we are in Piano Marvel, and I'm gonna go ahead and open up a new group play session and then join that session here on the Android and over here on the iPad. And then on the host device, I'm gonna say anonymous teams. So it looks like Tinkerbell is the host, Sibelius for the iPad, and Gershwin, the Android. All right, so let's just make sure real quick that we are using microphone assessment. Let's go play some music. We're gonna start off with some sight reading and harmony. Ideally, we get down here to grade 10, which is reading through an excerpt of a Bach chorale, but we're not gonna start there. We are gonna start with top voice soprano. We have Tinkerbell getting 100%. So Sibelius actually got a worse score, and that makes sense because the iPad app is actually not using the same most up-to-date microphone assessment as the Android is currently. So that's actually a testament to the new engine. We're gonna go left hand, same exercise, but just the bass notes, and then we'll try to bring them together, and then we'll go to 3 voices and 4 voices, and then finally 4 voices with all the passing tones. Okay, should be 100%. Gershwin in this case is actually doing worse. Sibelius is getting 100% and Tinkerbell is getting 100%. But you're seeing microphone assessment is getting at least 90% of the notes right. This is giving me a worse score because it heard some red notes. If we want to match that over here, we can actually turn on some red notes. You can see that these are common overtones. That's the fifth. That's the octave. This is some of the stuff that actually is what makes this entire process of microphone assessment so difficult. So if we actually turned off those 3 red notes, we would be seeing some similar scores. We'll go on to grade 2, same exercise. So it should see 100% here on MIDI, and we're seeing that for both MIDI and audio over here. Again, the Android is getting a little bit worse of a score. We're still in the 90s though. Moving on. And MIDI should show 100%. It is MIDI and this iPad still showing 100%. Android, 3 notes, 90% still. Pretty amazing. 4 note, here we go. I missed 1 note on the MIDI. Let's see how we do here. We got a 98 on the MIDI, a 100 on the iOS app. So it did give me some of these gifted notes over here. But you can see this might not have been heard correctly. So it kind of gave me some gifted notes here. And we actually don't even have gifted notes on the Android yet, which might have made this score a lot better than the 84 that you see. All right, here we are, full enchilada. Definitely some missed notes there. 90 on the MIDI, and I got a 99 over here. But check out the Android. You're actually seeing it giving a more accurate score from microphone assessment. It gave me an 87, very close to the MIDI score, which is actually very, very interesting to me. All right, I'm gonna keep playing some music, but this is just like real music now, if you can say that. This is stuff from the Sasser around level 7 or 8. I got a 95 with MIDI. Android is actually giving me 96. iOS app is giving me 100%. Really close. I got kind of goosebumps a little bit right there. All right, we got a hymn here. All right, so what I wanted you to see here in this We Listen to a Prophet's Voice is over here on the iPad, we actually are seeing the gifted note C4 in the left hand here, measure 5. That is a gifted note on the iPad, but over here on the Android with the new microphone assessment, we're actually seeing that as a correctly assessed note. And then check out beat 4. You'll actually see the dyad with F and B correctly known with the Android as opposed to the iPad, which is kind of guesstimating at that with gifted notes. Our favorite Disney songs. See what we got. We got a 98 on the MIDI, a 90 on the Android, and a 100% on the iPad. Again, probably because of gifted notes. If we actually wanted to, just to get raw data here, if we want to turn off the gifted notes over here, it's only at 5% right now, but if we did turn that to 0, we could see what our scores would be. We'll go on to the next song. Broadway, The Sound of Music. Tinkerbell got the best score, 97% with MIDI. Looks like we got a 96 with Sibelius, which is the iPad. So even with gifted notes off, it's getting a 96%. Let's freaking go. 89% with the new model. Let's keep on keeping on. I Dream to Dream, more Broadway. Looks like we're getting a 97 with MIDI, 94 with Gershwin, and a 100 with the iPad. Holy guacamole. This is so crazy, man. Next song, 95% with MIDI, 98 microphone assessment on the iPad, 89 with Mr. Gershwin Android. The worst score that I've seen is in the 80s. So it's getting on some pretty complex music, 89% of the music. Let's move on to some even more complex music, because now you might be thinking, all right, what if I go in here and try to learn Bach Invention or something more substantial than these little pop tunes or hymn? 87 MIDI, a 90 with microphone assessment, iOS app, and a 85, which is pretty close for the Android. So is it perfect? Absolutely not. But it would appear, at least for microphone assessment, play mode, you can get some pretty good stuff going on. Now let's say if I went to practice mode for this song. Everything's in sync. Makes sense, it's easy. Everything is synced up right now. You can see it's moving forward because I'm talking. So you can see actually right now the iPad, this is the first time I actually was having an issue. So the second thing, we got through however many measures that was before I missed any notes in practice mode. That's pretty cool. Now, I don't want to mislead you in any kind of way that even advanced stuff is going to work with Piano Marvel, because it's not. Now, when I say it's not, I want to give you a caveat. As you've seen so far, it's not perfect, but I do think it's, I mean, you make your own decisions as you will, but I don't want to mislead you into saying you're going to see the same results for more complex pieces, for the Transcendental Etudes or Chopin Etudes or even Chopin waltzes for that matter. So let's go over here and we'll play a little bit of the waltz in C sharp minor. I actually made a silly little arrangement that's kind of in a salsa.
Set, go.
Yeah, I can't even play this. But the first couple notes, I played those right, and the iPad only missed the C sharp 4 and the actual first measure there, and the Android actually caught it. Let's see if I can make this just go in practice mode. The iPad stuck behind with the 4-note polyphony and the grace note, but the Android actually got by it. Let's try that again and just see if I can keep going on the Android, because it seemed like it was gonna do it there. So we're definitely off on both. So as I was kind of alluding to, this is definitely not going to be a perfect experience for learning more complex pieces. But it has come a long way. And if I was to go into play mode, and we'll play this really, really slowly, and we'll just see how I do for maybe the first 5 measures at a slow tempo. Okay, so on MIDI, I got an 86. iPad, I got an 84. On the Android, 78. So we're pretty close in play mode. If you're trying to use the Sasser, this is all gonna be in play mode. For fun, we'll play a little bit of Haydn. Got a 95 MIDI, 92 on the Android, and a 98 on the iPad. '84 on the MIDI. Sibelius got an 88. Gershwin got 80. Such good music. $89.90. It's just cray cray. $91 versus $100.